Hi, hope all is well. If you are new to this channel, then welcome to your channel, Malik's Edutainment. In this channel, I am going to teach you three different things and the three most important things of business. Number one, entrepreneurship. Number two, work from home. And number three, digitalization of your work, which is very important according to the present situation. So if you have not yet subscribed to this channel, then please tap on the subscribe button and turn on the notifications. And I request you, don't you dare to forget to comment on this video, because I would love to hear from you. Irrespective of the fact that whether they are positive comments or negative comments, I love hearing from you. And I promise that I'm going to reply you within 24 hours. Okay, so what's the topic for today? The topic for today is bonds and business. Some days ago, I posted a trailer video to know how do you think bonds and business affect our business and our life. And this is the complete part of it. That was the trailer, this is the whole film. Just kidding. This is our video. Okay. So what are bonds? Bonds are nothing but relationships. The relationships that you and I share with each other, the relationships that we all share with the whole world. That is what we mean by bonds. Bonds means relationships. Bonds means bondings. That means relationships that we all share with the world. Number two, business. What is this business? You get a pen for $10 and you sell that pen for $100. Yeah, you're a genius. I know that. You're very intelligent and you're a genius in marketing. So you do that so that $90 is your profit and you're doing a business. But if you sell that thing regularly, then it will be a business. Okay. So this channel is all about edutainment. No education, only edutainment. Learning by fun way. So here's our first example. Look at this. Two books. I'm trying to pull them. Man, that's... Oh. That is impossible. Yes, that is. This was the illustration. This, the book number one, is business. And this one, the book number two, bonds. This is how business and bonds are interrelated to each other. The more you try to pull them, the more you try to separate them, the more is it difficult for you to do that. That is the most important part. Bonds and business. These things are so interrelated that you can never ever think of removing them from one another. You cannot go with one thing and leave the other aside. No, that's not possible. That's impossible. And it's very sad that only a proportion of the total businesses that run throughout the world get this concept very well. Okay, no problem. So, starting with bonds. What are bonds and how are bonds applicable in real life? I'll give you an example and everything will be crystal clear for you all. I love examples and so you do. So, a 12-year-old child once picked up the telephone and he gave a call to Hewlett Packard. And the call was picked up by the owner and the CEO of HP. And he said, "What do you want?" So this 12-year-old boy said, "Sir, I was wondering whether you can give me some frequency parts." That means frequency table parts. And he said, "Who are you?" So this boy said, "I'm Steve Jobs." Yes, the founder and the CEO of Apple at that time. So Jobs was the one who took the step. He tried to relate, he tried to bond, and this bonding ended up so very well that Jobs got a job. Yeah, Jobs got a job at HP when he was on his summer vacations. And he got the frequency counterparts as well. So you see, this is how bonds do work in our life. It is such a beautiful gift to all of us. And if you bond with business, your business bonds very well, your business is just going to skyrocket. It is going to grow like hell. it will grow so well, so well, so well that you will thank God every moment, because you knew that bonds were more important than business, because bonds are more important than product knowledge. Relationships are more important than product knowledge. So, I give an example for bonds. Now, let's just focus on business. The person or a business who thinks that only trading and money and all these things are the most important thing, they are basically nothing but a disgrace and a problem for a whole society and for the whole world. So, long ago, there were two traders, one who was trading in cheese and the other one who was trading in sugar. So, one day, the one who was trading in sugar came howling and he was shouting at the one who was trading in cheese. Okay, why? And by the way, they transacted with each other through barter system. That means every day the man who was selling sugar used to give 1 kilogram or 1,000 grams of sugar to the one who was trading in cheese, and so did the trader of cheese had to give 1 kilogram of cheese to the man who was trading in sugar. Cheese, sugar. I hope it's clear. Because you know what? It confuses me so very much. So much. Okay, all clear for you. So what happened? As I've already said, this man came one day, he was shouting and howling, how dare you give me, how can you do this and that, and how can you just cheat me, I'm gonna sue you, I'm gonna just call the cops and you'll be in prison, I'm going to file a case against you. And the man who was selling cheese, and he said, what happened, sir? What do you want? So the man who was selling sugar, he said, you know what you did? You gave 900 grams of cheese to me, and you cheated me. You're a cheat. You're a fool. You're nothing but a you're such a bad person, man. You're terrible. You're disgraceful, not only for me but for the whole society. So the man who was trading in cheese, he started laughing, and he started laughing, and he said, you know what, sir? It's not my fault. It's none of my fault. Neither it's yours. What I do is that I keep 900 grams of the sugar. That means the sugar that you give. This man knew that the cheese trader knew that the sugar trader was giving 900 grams of sugar instead of 1,000 grams. So what he said was this: I keep the sugar that you give me on one side of the scale, and then I weigh the cheese that I'm supposed to give you on the other side. And whenever that's 900 grams, the scales are equal. So, what do you mean by that? And the sugar trader was ashamed of his act, and he apologized, and he promised that he is never ever gonna do this again. You see, this is what happens when you try to leave bonds and you only focus on doing business. When you get selfish, the world is going to get selfish with you. Give and you shall receive. Similarly, ask and you shall receive. Bonds are very much important than business, because if you bond, your business can do anything. But if you don't, your business that is running at a good rate presently will just go belly up once and for all. This is why I say, and this is why the whole world says, this is why companies like Google, Microsoft, Apple, and Lenovo, and all these companies, they have been ruling the world. Why? Because they can bond very well. A business is as good as its customer service. If you don't bond well, you are never ever gonna do a business, and you will always be the one who's going to be on the losing side. So I hope this illustration and this example and all these things and actings and all those made this example very clear. What do you mean by bonds and what do you mean by business? I hope you're going to bond well, because bonds always comes before business. And if you have not yet subscribed to this channel, then please do subscribe, and don't forget to turn on the notification button. I hope you got this topic well. If not, just do comment, and I'm going to do everything within 24 hours as I promised. Hope to see you soon. God bless you all. Thank you. Bye bye.